I don't know how to film this video. Hello, beautiful soul. It's been a while, 12 months to be exact, and I've missed you. I've missed this space. And in this video, I wanted to share with you some of the things that I have learned from taking a complete social media break, prioritizing myself, and really trying to nurture my soul. And if you are new to the channel and this is the first video you've ever seen, welcome, and welcome to all of those souls who are returning, who have stayed by my side for so many years and have sent me encouraging messages in the break. I hope that you can get cozy, settle in, and maybe if you're feeling lost or wanting to come home to yourself, you might get some inspiration or some ideas from this video, because that is truly what I feel the last 12 months have been for me. I haven't been worrying about anyone but myself. I've been prioritizing my mental health and just protecting my peace and my energy, which for me was very difficult to do. I've journeyed through 4 seasons and not shared anything. I used to have a Patreon. I've been showing up for people online and sharing my life with other people for the last 7 years, but specifically on YouTube 5 years. I feel that this time has been about me plugging into my life, not in theory, and not living for other people, living for content, living for filming. It's been living for me. And one of the first things that I have to update you on, because I have not shared this yet, Callum and I have a new fur baby, my beautiful boy Ochre. He is a 7-month-old Aussie Shepherd. If you've been following along on my journey online, you'll know that we lost our 2 English Mastiffs, Angus and Hunter, 2 years ago. They were my soul dogs, my fur children, and I never thought that we would get a dog again, but I think a part of really connecting in on our desires and what we want to do in life was realizing we wanted a lifestyle change and we wanted an active dog that we could take away on holidays and go to the beach. And I've wanted an Aussie Shepherd for a number of years now. So when Ochre came across my path, I feel that it was Hecate bringing him to me. He is crazy. No, he's just a really active dog. He's such a sweetheart, very independent. And I do have a full video of his journey, and you can watch him grow from 9 weeks old up until 7 months old that I'm going to be posting in the next couple of months. So if you see this, make sure you check my channel and keep an eye out for that video so you can see his whole journey. 6 months with my little baby. Hey, Bummy. You say hello to everyone. Hey, you say hello to everyone. So I guess the first thing that I would say has helped me really connect back in with who I am is building a sense of community. And whether that's with friends or at my workplace, spending time with family. We had our Christmas where we tried to get a family photo with our cats, and it did not end very well with our 4 cats.
Oh shit. Okay.
But as you know, I've been self-employed as a hairdresser. I've had my own business and my own little witchy online store for about 9 years. And in the last 12 months, I shut all of that down. I haven't been doing hairdressing. I haven't been doing my online store. I've just been working at the disability support company that I work at. I'm a programs coordinator there. So we run a day program and a weekend and school holidays and all those fun things. But my job is essentially creating fun events like Christmas parties, Halloween parties, and I have an amazing bunch of co-workers that I've connected with, and my husband Callum works there as well. A lot of us are friends outside of work, and it's just been beautiful to build that community and also to connect with Callum more, because I obviously see him every single day now for a lot longer. I'm sharing an office with him. He's 5 feet away from me. I have to show you, I create things like our book week. I dressed up as Peter Rabbit.
Don't I look distinguished? I need these. I made this carrot. Little Peter Rabbit, and where's Wally going to work? It's my favourite coffee shop. We get it in the mornings, and look, they make carry trays from recycled milk crates. It's called the Urban Dragonfly. It's the best.
and we did a Halloween dress up, and my whole office dressed up as Mario Kart characters. So I wanted to show you that as well.
It's Wario.
And so I share community with you, whether it's a workplace or within your family or your friends, or even just trying to get out into your local community and attend events. I think there's so many people that you can connect with. And trust me, I felt like I was a hermit and I'm so introverted and I just can't do crowds and I can't do people, but connecting with people has transformed my life. And I'm still introverted and I still love being at home and being a homebody, but my soul, like, it's not natural for us to be isolated. It's not. You may feel like you need to be, but trust me, if you find your people or people that you can connect with who just like love and accept you for who you are, even if you are introverted and quiet like I can be sometimes as well, it is so healing for the soul to find our community.
Oh, Jesus! Happy birthday! What? You guys, this is ridiculous. This is like my dream. Oh my God, what the hell? This is so cute.
Another part of my work is travel, because we have a second location 5 hours away in Toowoomba, and this year we did the Carnival of Flowers at work, which is a really big parade, and I have a vlog coming to share with you all of the beautiful flowers and my time that I spent down in Toowoomba.
I'm sitting here in a foxglove garden. Look at it all. So beautiful.
But it's this huge, big community event where, it's very hard to explain. You'll just have to go and check out my vlog, but I've been traveling more. And we also went down to Melbourne to see Callum's sister Grace, and we spent 2 weeks down there. So I have a vlog of that. That was in the beginning of the year, but I really want to share it with you. And I guess that's the thing, behind the scenes I've been filming, I just haven't known how to show up, and I wasn't ready to show up yet. And probably since mid-September, but definitely October, Hecate has been calling me forward so much to show up again and to share myself and my story and to connect in with you. So I've been feeling that call, and I'm honouring it now in November 2024, in case you're watching this in the future. But that aspect of travel was also really important, and sort of getting outside of my town, and I love exploring and travelling. I'm Sam in the editing room. I forgot to tell you, we bought a van. like a motorhome van, a Sprinter, and Callum renovated it and completely decked it out, and it's amazing. So we're going to be traveling more, but we have done a little bit of travel in that. And I bought a silversmithing business, like a setup. That's another thing that I forgot to mention. So anyway, I guess I'll do a vlog on the van renos. I completely forgot. So anyway, yeah, we've been traveling and we want to travel more in our van. I would say one of the biggest things and the most healing things that I've done for myself in the last 12 months has been giving myself the time to do things for me. That may sound so simple, but the biggest life changer for me has been reading and connecting with things that bring me so much joy, that light me up. And I have a bookshelf, I know a lot of you have seen it, that is filled with books. But for the longest time, it was self-help books, books on witchcraft, books that were non-fiction. And my fiction books, I could never make time to read them, because I felt that I needed to, in my spare time, be creating content, be doing things for YouTube, be learning things and reading books, whether it be astrology or things on witchcraft and spirituality, because I needed to be productive. And I wasn't giving myself time to rest and relax and do something for myself. The time that I did unwind and rest and relax, I spent scrolling social media. And that has been a really big part of this shift for me, is I picked up books that I wanted to read, like Akata. Listen, it's like a gateway drug. Let's be real. You start with that, and then next minute you're on Throne of Glass series, and then you're on to Fourth Wing, and then you're on to From Blood and Ash. It just kind of spirals out of control. So my journey reading meant that I, every day, instead of being on my phone, was just reading, and I fell head over heels in love with reading. It occupied my time from March to currently right now in November, and I have read about 50 books. I'm loving it, and that is one of those things that will be transforming. Is I want to start making book content, so books that I've read, book reviews, books that I'm reading. Still going to be making, my normal vlogs, my videos on witchcraft and spirituality, but honoring that part of me that just wanted to sit down and read the GD book. I have made time for that, and it just transformed my whole life, man. So pick up that book, okay? Read that goddamn book, please. And it's funny because for so long I kept on saying it. I'm going to read a book. I'm gonna. And I kept on thinking of A Court of Thorns and Roses. Or I would be on TikTok and A Court of Thorns and Roses would pop up. And I would say to myself, I need to read this A Court of Thorns and Roses. And one day I just got up, I walked over to my bookshelf, had a look. I already owned it. So like I said, justifying that time for myself has been probably the biggest transformer. And I think that's a common rhetoric that you hear people say to themselves, I just don't have time for that. I don't have time for this. You do have time. We actually all have the exact same amount of time. It's what your priorities are. And that's okay. If you cannot prioritize taking time to read a book, that's fine. But it's not that you're lacking the time, because you have it. For me, for years, my priority was learning and doing things for other people. So when I stopped and went, no, I am prioritizing me, my wellness and my happiness, and I'm reading this fucking book. That's where it all shifted for me, and I've fallen in love again with creative writing and fantasy worlds. I love romanticities. I love dark romances, and I just can't wait to share some of my book recommendations and connect with people who also love books, because I'm a book nerd now. I mean, I've always have been a bit of a book nerd, but it's like official at the moment. Another way that I've been showing up and kind of honoring myself is booking and getting some tattoos. So I went down to Brisbane, and my dear friend Georgia, who is Georgia Tattoos on Instagram, please go and check out her work. She's amazing. She did the beautiful Luna moth on my leg. And since then, I've booked in to get some of my arms done next year, and also continuing on my legs because I'm working on sleeves. So that's not in everybody's budget or everybody's means, and that's totally fine. But again, I've been prioritizing and budgeting that money for myself because I just want to be covered in beautiful, bright artwork. So that's been something I wanted to share with you. And I promise you that maybe in March next year, maybe April, I will do a tattoo tour. Once I get the next two on my legs and I get my arm done, I'll do a part 1 tour. And then as I continue to work, because I'm working on my back piece and designs to go under my sternum, I'll do like a part 2, obviously, after April, when we like get all the tats happening. So when I read, I'll read the physical book. I also have like the Kindle version, and then I sometimes listen to my audio book as well. So one of the things that came out of this time as well is when I was listening to the audio book, I would start painting, and I forgot how much I just love painting. It's just so funny that you can dive into these fantasy worlds and find yourself. I had so many aha moments, and I went through so much healing within myself, my relationship with Callum, because of these little fairy books. Who would have thought reading a book about fairies would end up me having big healing, cathartic aha moments? The next thing we have done that has helped me coming home to myself is physically tending to my home. I have been clearing things out, rearranging, redecorating, and renovating. So it's been a really beautiful time because I've lived in this home for 12 years and it's really been through a lot of chapters. I've spent my whole 20s in living in this home, moved rooms around, created intentions for each room, have my creative art studio in one of our bedrooms, a media room in the second bedroom, and the cats have their own room in the third. And then what was my old studio downstairs is now our bedroom, and our laundry is where I do a little bit of hair, not much, but a little bit. And then this big open space is my kitchen, my dining, and kind of like our entertaining spaces. But we have been clearing out everything behind all the cupboards, behind everything. I've torn it all out and done a big, if I haven't used it in over 12 months, like, do I really need it? And donating it and just getting rid of things. Clearing and cleansing is happening right now. I'm pulling out old cupboards, old boxes. Callum and I went and bought, hold on, like a ton of storage containers and different size boxes, so I can actually go through and not only have things cleared out, but when I'm putting things back, I can do it consciously and with intention. So having different, oh, it's starting to rain, but having different boxes where, you know, all of our old photos are in one and all of our, you know, serving wares in another. Callum's about to walk through the door. But yeah, like I'm investing in having a clear home, and I think more so than just what you can see, I want to feel clear everywhere. I want to feel clear behind doors, behind cupboards, in every room I walk into. I want the energy to feel flowy and not stagnant, and not know that there's like a ruminating cupboard with really old energy. So yeah, I'm really trying, clearing out all the cupboards. Everything's out of all of these as well. Oh my God, you have to see this. Callum is like going woo-hoo-hoo to Oka. You don't like the rain, baby. When I posted the last video last year in October, I was still working a lot with the baneful plant spirits, poisonous plants. And I knew and could feel that there would be some type of death, some type of energy around death. And I can see now, having 12 months time, that these 12 months has been that really beautiful balm and endings of my 20s and shifting into a new decade, into a new energy, a new spirit, and like I said, coming home to myself. I have not done intentional devotional work. I have not done meditation. I have not done my cards. I've done nothing. I've been living. I've been in tune like I always am, but not intentionally connecting in. In the last couple of weeks, I have started doing trance meditation again, channeling again, connecting in with Hecate. I've been creating my sacred spaces around my home again with intention, and have started picking up practices that make me feel good, make me feel connected, and not doing it out of aesthetic, out of the need to be a witch, or this is what witches do, or because a book told me, or this told me. I've just been doing things that feel natural and that feel right. This past 12 months has taught me that you do not need to be doing all of these things. You will always be connected with spirit. You'll always be connected with your guides, with your guardian spirits. And of course, when we intentionally connect in, things flow a lot more. We will be getting messages, but they also just come up in normal life. You're just always connected. Moving forward from this point of returning back to my channel, that is step number one for me. But because I feel currently at peace within my soul and my spirit, my intention moving forward is nurturing my physical body. I have a gym membership that I don't use, but Callum goes to the gym every day. I have no excuse not to go, but I want to do it for myself. I don't have any intentions physically of like what I want to look like. I don't have this big desire to like, I want to lose weight and do this. I just want to be healthy. I want to feel better in my body physically, like with movement. And so I'm definitely prioritizing that. If you're interested in seeing, you know, that journey of health and fitness, I'm more than happy to film parts of it and to share that online. I don't have any issues with it. But also we are currently gearing up to tackle the outside of our property. I let my gardens go this January 2024 when we went down to Melbourne and we did our Victoria trip. We're essentially really prioritizing getting outside and putting veggie gardens in. Callum puts a lot of pressure on himself to make sure everything is perfect, and I want less maintenance yard wise, and I want to create veggie gardens and a productive garden. I'm definitely going to be filming that. I do have a channel, Garden Solaris. I will probably post heavy garden content over there, but I'll definitely do updates here as well, because I think a big thing when I've been contemplating over the last 12 months about my channel, how I want to show up on the internet, it's not curated. I definitely have this really strong call to just show up and show you all parts of my life, whether that be the things that I'm doing in my spiritual and my art studio, whether that be things that we're attending out in my community, or my fitness journey, my home journey, you know, doing my gardens. I just want to be myself and not just show one specific part of my life, being spirituality or whatever. I want to just show up and share everything with you, because Spirit really showed me this like online community. Just because we are online does not mean that we are not connected and it's not serious. It is serious. Connecting with people online is a way for us to feel that sense of community, and I want to create a very safe and inclusive space on the internet that you know you can come to and, you know, feel like you're coming home and having a catch up with a friend and we're having like a little tea together. Like, that's what I want to create, and that's what Spirit was really guiding me towards when I was doing my trance channeling only a couple of weeks ago. It was like this clear image of showing all parts of my life and just being super authentic, which I feel I always have been, but you've kind of only seen one part of my life. I want to share with you my husband and my journey of us together. Like, I don't share Callum at all. I am so protective of him, of like keeping him sheltered from the internet, but like, he is my partner and I know he wants to show up. He will probably be a little bit awkward to begin with. So if you see him in videos, he does not know what to say. Like, I'm like, babe, you've got to like show your personality and just like be you. And he's like, oh, okay. Yeah, good. Like, he just doesn't know yet how to show up and talk to a camera. It is difficult. I showed Callum, I'm editing this video, and I showed him the part where I said that he might be awkward on camera. He goes, I'm not, what'd you say?
I said, I'm not awkward, I can talk. I'm just scared you're gonna blow up.
He's scared that my channel's going to get too popular because he shows up and speaks on it.
So yes, I will be showing up, I guess, in all aspects of myself. That's my intention. And I hope that you are here for that journey. And I appreciate every single one of you. I don't want to cry, but I really want to say thank you for everyone who has been messaging me in the last 12 months. It's been really beautiful to know that people like care about me, and some very worried. So I'm apologizing so much if you did worry about me. And I always tried to reply to those comments to be like, I promise I'm okay. Like, please don't worry, I'm fine. YouTube shows you this statistic of how many people are returning watchers each month. And a lot of them are subscribers. And there's like 400 of you that are watching my content like all the time in a 30-day period. And that's like really beautiful. And it makes me just like, oh my God, there's like people who actually, you know, care about what I have to say. Or sometimes it just, I don't know, it just is odd. I don't feel like I have this big ego of like, everyone wants to watch my channel. I really don't. I have a lot of imposter syndrome, and I worry that like, who the fuck cares about what you're saying, Sam? Like, who, like, not in a, oh, poor me, just genuinely, like, you can get in your own head of like, what's the point? What's the point in making a video? No one fucking cares. So it's been really beautiful. And whenever I would have these like little moments of like, oh no, I just like won't return, someone would come on and be like, where are you? Are you okay? Please, I miss your videos. Like, I'm rewatching this video, and I don't know, it just is beautiful. And you guys really are the whole reason why I'm doing this. I just know so many people are struggling in the world, and I just am really motivated to show up and to be there for people, and know that in my little corner in Queensland, Australia, that you have a friend here, and I'm sending you love, and we can be connected through this little online portal and be a little witchy, spiritual soul family, even if you're not witchy and spiritual, but we can be like a little community together online. So welcome to the Solaris sanctuary, the Solaris coven, I don't know, the Solaris fam, I don't know. Also, I do need to kind of clarify, Solaris is not my last name. It's just my like online showing up name. It was a name that was given to me in my dreamscape by spirit. And so I have a PO box listed below. If you ever want to send me anything, I could do like an unboxing, or if you want to send me a letter, anything like that, I've got my PO box listed down below. I wanted to make sure I let you know. That's been me. Thank you for joining me this little moody afternoon. Make sure you stay tuned and check out my videos that I've got coming up. They are filmed and they are edited. I just needed to do this one. So I've kind of just forced myself today to sit down and film because I want to get back as soon as I could. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching all the way to the end. Comment where you are in the world, please. I would love to hear from you and see where you're watching from. I hope that you have a beautiful day or night, wherever you are in this gorgeous world. And I'm sending you so much love. I will see you in my next video. Bye, my love.